Well, what a absolute garbage fucking performance by the fucking Chicago Bears. How do you lose? And again, no disrespect to the New England Patriots, but you lost to a 2-7 team at your home stadium. An 8-game winning streak that you had at home came right into an end in front of your faces. And I actually mean what I'm going to say. I'm not watching any more Bears games this year because what's the fucking point? What's the point? This team's not going nowhere. The players are not. You can see in their body language, they don't fucking care. They don't care. They're not fighting. They just want. They're just there. Okay, they're giving the players like they know they're not. This coaching staff sucks. And can you blame them? No. If you're a player that fights, like the Bears don't have a bad roster. Okay, you have a talented roster and you still suck on the field. Okay. Ryan Poles, if you're the front office, and this goes to Kevin Warren, this goes to the McCaskies, this goes to, like, how do you fucking sleep at night knowing that this is the product on the field, and you tell yourself every night, you tell yourself, well, that's some good shit. We have faith in him that he will improve. How do you improve from that? There is no improvement from this team. And it goes, and let's talk about Ryan Poles. Ryan Poles, I have absolutely given up on Ryan Poles until he gives me an exact reason to finally believe in him. Because I get it, Poles has done a lot of good things for this organization. But when it comes to important shit like hiring the right coach and developing an offensive line for a young quarterback such as Caleb Williams, I'm sorry. Ryan Poles, I don't care if at the end of the year they fire Ryan Poles, because at the end of the day, he needs to be held accountable because he's the one that hired Matt Eberflus, and he stood by it, saying that, oh, yes, Matt Eberflus is my guy, and I believe in him. That is on Ryan Poles. Another thing that is on Ryan Poles is not investing too much on the offensive line. And I've said it multiple times, even if the Bears still traded it away, Justin Fields, take the haul. Take the haul. Get Jaden Daniels, get Drake May, get Bo Nix, listen, you have to build the trenches. Otherwise, you're seeing what Caleb is doing. You're seeing what Caleb is going through. He's on pace to get sacked 63 times. That's the most sacks that a rookie quarterback has taken. This is the same shit Andrew Luck went through. And you know how Andrew Luck turned out. This is an indictment on Ryan Poles. As much as we want to say it's on Eberflus, which I'm 100% on board of firing Matt Eberflus, this has to be on Ryan Poles as well, because he failed. He's failing Caleb Williams, and I'm man enough to say this. I'm done with Ryan Poles. He has given me no exact reason to believe in him. I don't care if the Bears let him go or give him like one more year to probably do it. He'll just hire another stupid head coach for all I care. But let's get to Matt Eberflus. Matt Eberflus is such a joke of a head coach. I don't know how he still has his job. he brings nothing to the table. He's not a he's not a leader of 53 man. You're not even a leader of 10 men on the roster, because you could tell by the players' body language that they don't care about the coach. They've completely given up on the head coach. And Waldron has been proven to be a complete failure of a offensive coordinator. This team is such a fucking joke. I'm not, and to be honest, Bears fans, shout out to Justin Year Chicago. He's right. Y'all need to fucking make it sense, because I'm doing it right now. Because I could be. Do you want to know what I could be doing on this Sunday? Instead of probably watching other teams than the Bears, I could be playing some video games. I could be hanging out with my friends. I could probably just catch up on homework from my college. I could probably do that, but nope. I waste my time. I wasted my Sunday. I wasted. Those are 4 hours that I'm never gonna get back. And I asked myself, what's the point? What's the point? And what's the point? As I'm asking myself a question. What's the point of wasting 4 hours of your life when you could be doing anything else but to watch this product out on the field? No matter who is on the roster, no matter who the quarterback is, no matter the circumstances, it's always gonna be the fucking recycle and repeat. 3 years, you get rid of the quarterback, you keep the head coach that should be fired, and it's the same shit all over again. Rex Grossman, Mitch Trubisky, Justin Fields, and now you're doing the same thing with Caleb. In 3 years tops, you're probably going to do the same. You're going to be in the same conversation that we were in the offseason. Do we keep Caleb Williams, or do we take the next quarterback in college? What's the point of having the conversation if you're going to have a incompetent head coach that does not do anything? I'm not watching any more Bears games. I don't care what happens the rest of the year. They're losing out. They're losing out. I guarantee you they're losing out. Who do the Bears have next week? Packers, loss. Vikings, loss. Lions, loss. 49ers, yeah, you could definitely chop that up as an L. I had thought that game was a 50-50, but chop that up it's right now an L. Then you'll probably get some fluke win against the Seattle Seahawks. L, and then you finish out with an L against the Packers. Just the same. What record do you have? 5-12. 5-12. Pathetic. And you wonder why I'm not watching any more Bears games. And I want you to hold me to it. I'm not watching any more Bears games. The only way that will change my mind is if they fire Matt Eberflus. But if anybody with a brain intelligence, the McCaskies don't do shit. The McCaskies have to be the worst owners of the NFL. They don't do nothing. They just care about the money. They don't care about the fans. Like I said, and it's not going to matter. The product out on the field, no matter, we could have, and you wonder why I have no hope in this garbage organization. And I'm checking out. I'm giving my keys in for this year. Because I know this garbage organization will not fire Eberflus till the end of the year. And then depending on the head coach that they will bring in will determine my regulars. But I'll just be glad not to come back at this point. Y'all have okay. For all the loyal Bears fans that will still follow this trashy team, good luck. You're gonna fucking need it. But anyways, I'm checking out. I'm turning my keys in. It's change is not gonna happen. Eberflus is not getting fired. Depending who they hire next will determine whether or not if I will continue to invest. But until then, I'm not I'm not returning. I'm not returning. I don't care what the Bears do. Just lose out the rest of the year. We'll evaluate this shit. You're not going to get any post games from me anymore. You're not going to get any more live streams. Other games, I'm probably just not going to stream. I fucking hate football now. But anyways, just screw this team. And no way in hell I'm not saying bear down anymore.